to explain you the different charts along with the different other topics who can be come in between to explain the charts in detail for these things. Yeah, let's discuss about the advanced charts now. And if you remember, I have already explained the other advanced charts also. One second, if you want, I'll just open that and I'll show you so that you'll get an idea until where we have. One second. Let me open this. You might not be able to see what I'm opening because I have shared only my Tableau window for you, which you are only able to see. Yeah, if you could remember this in this workbook itself, I have started explaining you different charts. Actually, the advanced charts I have started here. In this itself, I have explained about the multi-line charts and a line chart, trend line, how the trend line will be varied, and how we can delete and include the trend line, and discrete and continuous, how we can apply the discrete and continuous, what how it is advantage for us, and condition, what is conditional formatting and how it works. And these all things has been discussed. So today I am going to discuss about the more advanced charts, continuation to that itself in the other topics also, in between about the applications of any related options also I'll talk here. Yeah, let's see what is lollipop chart here. If you could see on the window, see what I have took here is like, again same way, you know that from the beginning itself I'm taking subcategory so that you understand by the graph itself like how I am creating, so that you can able to understand very easily how I am doing, so that you can use any type of field or a column to create any chart which I am doing now. So coming to the lollipop chart, see here in the columns I took a subcategory. In the rows what I took, two sales I took, right? So let's create the same chart once again. I'll just duplicate the sheet. Here you can understand this topic as well. See, to duplicate this sheet, sometimes you may get a chance, or requirement demands you, or you have an option to create a duplicate of the sheet, whereas everything is same but you have to create a similar one, but some other changes you have to perform. In that case, no need to create a fresh sheet. So here you'll be having an option to do a duplicate of the sheet. Just right click on the sheet where you wanted to duplicate a sheet. Here I wanted to duplicate, so there is an option so called below beneath the delete, there is a duplicate option. Click on here. Along with that name, a 2 will come, though I didn't give a number 1, but the second duplicate one represent with the number 2 in the bracket, so that you can change the name or else you can keep it. So I'll clear off the sheet because I just wanted to show you how it looks, whether I have created the same one or not, so that you'll understand. Because here you have a look at how it is here. Practice along with me now here. See, I'm taking what a subcategory into the columns I took already. So nothing is there because I didn't give anything, sales or profit or any measure I didn't give until now. Let me take a sales two times. See, when I took a two times, two graphical representations came. And look at here, I have already explained this. Once again I'll explain this for you. See, when I bought a sales first time, see the look at the marks card, and when I bring a sales a second time, look at the marks card. So two marks cards has been created. Along with that, all is also automatically created by the Tableau. It means that, see, look, observe carefully. When I keep a circle here, so circle is showing upon in the two measures. Anyway, I have took sales and sales here, no worries. In the forward explanation also I'll use some other measures so that you can understand the difference also. See, as of now we'll look at for the sales as well. See here, for the both of the sales measures you can able to see only circle. When I have changed the graph in the all section of a marks card. Let's see here, sales 1 and sales 2 you can able to see, right? Because why? I bought a two sales, that's why. When I change automatical to a circle here in the sales, yeah, here go, you see only a circle has been changed in the first measure one, not in the second one. If you wanted to change here also, then you can change by giving any kind of shape. So this is the marks card where you wanted to create a two measures in the same view. The marks card will appear in this view this way. Okay, all will be for everything at once. You can change anything, label you can change, color you can give, or a tooltip, detail, size, everything you can change by using this all marks card. If you wanted to change separately a separate shapes or separate measures or tooltip, if you wanted to give, go to a particular measure where you wanted to change. That's all about this one. So come inside of this and let's create a lollipop chart. So we have to concentrate on that, right? First, so you know how the lollipop looks, right? There will be a round, a ball type of candy will be there. Beneath of that a stick will be attached to that candy, right? A circular candy will be there and the stick will be attached to this. So we have to create that kind of chart now by using a sales and sales, right? So for that, first what I to do is, see, again I'll cancel this because I just explained you about marks one. Now we'll do that. Let me take to the subcategory to the columns and sales here. I wanted to take a sales once again. Observe carefully. I'm going here and what I'm doing. So can anyone tell me what we can do to club these two things? Yeah, that is a new topic here today, which is dual axis. So just click upon here. See, this is sales and this is sales. So that's why automatically everything has been in a circle. So look at here. See, automatic circle came. So here first sale should be circle only, because on top what will be there on the lollipop circle candy, right? So beneath I'll change here in the automatic. I'll go and I'll give bar. Okay. So here what I have to do. So candy will be a big, or a beneath stick will be big candy, right? Obviously. So yes, I'll decrease the size of this candy stick, which is nothing but bar I have took for the second sales of a measure. Don't get confused. This is the second one. You can able to see this is the first one, which is a circle of a candy, and this is a stick one. So I have reduced the size of a bar so that I can able to see a beautiful picture which is represented as a lollipop chart. Okay, this way you can create a lollipop chart. See, suppose when I wanted to create a lollipop chart for a sales and a profit. Okay, sales and a profit. Let's see, get the profit here. And what we have to do, we have to do a dual, we have to perform a dual axis first here. Then then here in the automatic we have to take a bar. Okay, and see, I'll take a entire view. Can you observe something over here? See, negative values also there, right? So we cannot perform the lollipop chart for this, but we can do one thing that is also not new topic here, which you would like, which you people have to know. So give a right click here in the axis and perform a synchronize axis. Okay, synchronize axis. See, this is not suggestible chart for to show the sales and profit in the same view by using a lollipop chart. Remember, by using a lot, see, if you wanted to create a lollipop chart, there should be a similarity between the both measures which you are using. I'm talking about your requirement in your project. Okay, but here it is not recommended, because see, there is a, if profit is there means in the measures there will be a negative values also, right? If the negative values means a graph will go in beneath the level of zero. So that how can I show the lollipop here, right? So I cannot. Even you can see that the profit is somewhere around 150 and the sales is just 50K, right? For example, if I can say 10 apples are there, right? See how many I sold, total I sold, it means 10 apples, but 10 apples cost will be 500, imagine. So that's why it came until here. It means that profit ratio is bigger than a sales, right? So that's why in this case of example, like an apple example, you cannot perform a lollipop chart for such kind of measures. Okay, but why I have explained here, to make you understand how can you perform a synchronized axis when, if you wanted to show a sales and profit in the same view itself, but there is no similarity between the axes. See here, there is a negative value axis and the normal positive value axis for the sales. So in that case, what you have to do, either you can change this to the profit or profit to the sales. Anything can be possible. In the before window I have done with the profit. Let me do it for the sales here. Right click and synchronize the axis. Yeah, axis has been synchronized with the profit values. Okay, and anyway, anything can be done, either sales or a profit, any one can be done, and you can see the results. So this way you can use the synchronized axis. What I talked about here, see, while I have started advanced charts in the previous class, so those are all like how we can perform advanced charts by without using these all options, a default given by the Tableau. But in the in this class, what I am going to talk now, the advanced charts with the advanced level of options to compare each level of measure values. Okay. So this is the way how we can create a lollipop chart. Now you understand, no? This is a lollipop chart. Let me delete this to, yeah. So this is the way we can create a lollipop chart. Okay. And coming to the next chart, which is column versus circle. See, you know, right? A column and circle. See, just now I have created the same one. Anyway, let me cancel this and create once again for you. So let me get the subcategory here. And in a previous lollipop chart, I took a sales. That's it in a twice. And I created a dual axis for both of them to show in the same graph itself by using a dual axis. It means, right, in the same graph, a left and right, I can have a two axes is nothing but a dual axis. The same we have to perform. The change over here is just I took a profit extra. That's it. Okay. Let me go to there is a small icon will be there. See, when you scroll somewhere here in the empty box, you are unable to see that one. You have to hover here on the last measure, not this one. See, I'll show you this one also. Let come here and click upon here this down arrow. See, you are unable to see the dual axis. Why? Because it is sales? No, because a dual axis can be performed at the last measure which is there in the rows or which is present in the rows. Okay, if you wanted to do the vice versa also, keep the profit in front of the sales and look at for the sales whether it is coming or not. Yes, it is coming. It means that a measure which is present at the last in the row can be performed a dual axis. This is also very important question, can be shoot in the interviews as well. So this way you can perform a dual axis first, then then always I told you this is a best practice to go with the entire view. And in the second sales only, you have to choose any graphical representation, like whatever you want, like area you want, square you want, other shapes you want to keep, or a map or anything. So as of now we are discussing the column and circle. It means I want a column and a circle in the same view itself, right? See, I'll just put a control Z here two times, one more time. See, two different, for a profit, I can able to see one graphical representation, for sales also. No, I don't want this. I want a view whereas I can compare both the sales and profit together in a beautiful way. So that's why I performed a dual axis to look good more. I have choose the entire view. Then again the sales part or a profit part. No, anywhere you can take a bar I took for a profit. Okay, so this way we can change. So let me take some measure dimension over here. Measure names. Yeah, no issues at all. See here. Now, when you are presenting, you know already when we take a color part is there in the marks card, a legend has been created automatically by the Tableau. Why this legend is useful for us? When to compare or keep only or exclude purpose, this profit and sales related legends will be useful for us. See, let's go here. See, this is for 1 second. This See here it is talking about the color. So blue color is related to what? A profit. Orange color is related to a sales. To get a more clarity, if you wanted to see the label also, you know how to get them to the labels, get the sales, or else you just click here. Okay, what I done, left side of the pin there is a T low icon, which is nothing but a marks label. Just by upon one click, what it will come, it will give a measure number, it will give, it means like, if the, see, we took here a profit and sales, right? The profit and sales number it will give. Okay, when you keep your cursor over here, the tooltip says about a sales of a chairs. Come here and keep copiers of a profit, because how you understand, by upon looking a legend, because legend is giving information about a blue is nothing but a profit, orange is nothing but a sales, right? Accordingly we can see that. So this way we can create a column versus circle chart. Let's go to the column versus a line chart. See, I have already told you in the previous linear graphical representations and column distributions and all. So I talk about this already. Once again I'll make you remember this. When you use a date part, the best way to use which graph? Line graph. Because there is a continuous field in the line or a distinguish. A line graph is the perfect one to showcase the anything, sales or a profit or a salary or any type of industry. If it date type of data is there, that is a good practice to take a line graph. I mean the linear things can give a good informative information about the date part, so that's why we can use that one. By default also a Tableau will give that only anyway, but you can change. So in that change part I'm talking about, no need to change that. Let's keep that as a line chart to give a more information. So here we are talking about a column versus line. In the same way, same I took, right? But what I have done here, see, for the sales I took a line. So let's create here together now. So let me get the subcategory with the same thing I am doing, because so that you'll understand how I am creating in an easy way. But when you are practicing, you just get the different measures. You have many measures, right? And you can play with other data also, which is available for free in the Tableau website. I'll show that website also for a practice purpose. So what is this chart, the sheet all about? Column versus line. So let me change it to a line. Anything, sales or a profit, anything you can change it as a line. And for a profit I'm changing it as a bar. Let's see, right? Column versus bar, I can see. So when I click upon this text part, I can able to see the each value and which color is which one. The legend is going to tell you about that. If you move hover your cursor on the this column, then it is talking about this is copier, it seems. And what it is talking about, it is talking about a profit of a copiers. If I just go and see here, when I am moving on a orange, a side of a copier, the copier point is, yes, can be visible here by a dot of orange, where you can see, where you can see see just keep here itself. Okay, don't just go beneath, because it is talking about the envelopes again. See, this is the envelopes, right? The profit is 6964. Just hover a little up, when you can see the orange a dot at the beneath of the envelope, then only you can able to see the profit value. See, when I'm hovering on exactly on the column, it is talking about the copier. When I'm just moving a little bit aside of a copier, it is talking about what sales value of that copier. And the when orange a dot is shown upon that bar, then only, yes, then only we can able to see the related or a relevant value of a sales or a profit. Anything vice versa can be happen, right? So this way, so this way we can, one second, let me, category here. Again, the sales and profit I'm showing, or else you can take a quantity also, no issues. See, see when I have selected both, see, now the both of them are bars, right? Let me select a dual axis now here. Both are circles. Let what the name employees is saying, bar in bar. Okay, bar in bar. So what exactly a layman can do this? They'll just change here as a bar, and they'll come here and they'll change as a bar, isn't it? See, is this is the way to represent a bar and bar chart? No. Just keep both as a bar, correct? But you have to reduce the size of any one bar. So which one you wanted to keep in inside of the bar, that one you have to change the size. So that also should look as a bar. And one more measure what we have took at the beginning is also should look as a bar. So this way we can perform a bar and bar chart. Always a good way to go with the entire view, which can give a good visualization in the dashboard creation, and it occupies a good space also. Okay, don't forget to keep an entire view for each and every sheet, because when you're performing a dashboard, suppose one only is then there in the standard view and one more is in the standard width or entire width or something, so that clumsiness will happen in the dashboard preparation. So that is not a good way to perform a worksheet. So while you are doing itself, make sure to keep an entire view, so that while creating a dashboard which gives a good interactive understanding about your dashboard. Okay, and you can easily float also, you can easily float the sheets. Okay, and coming to the next one, bar with the shapes. See, what is the difference here? Bar with the bar, here bar is same with the shapes. Okay, it means that one of the sale or a profit should contain, which should contain a shape, it seems. That's what I understand from the word, isn't it? So let me get the profit and the sales once again. What we have to do to make it club in one axis, dual axis we have to, and what is name it is saying, bar with the shape. So let me take a profit into a bar presentation, and let come to the sales and a shapes I want. So there is an option so called as shapes in the automatic version of the maps. So choose this. So yeah, any shape. So if you want to keep this shape, yes you can. If you want to keep a plus shape, yes, this shape or this shape, anything can be performed. And come here, and coming here the next one, sorry, let me show you the entire view here. Okay, and come here, map with the shapes. Let this is, until here it is somewhat okay, but coming here it looks somewhat bit difficult for you. But as of now, here what you have done, you took a sales and profit and some category you took in the columns, and you are performing a dual axis and changing the shapes, that's it. But coming to the map and all, let me duplicate this, and you know how to perform duplicate as well, and you know when you duplicate, or sec same sheet will come along with the number 2 in the brackets. That's where you can identify whether the sheet is duplicated one or else a created original one. Okay, and the map with the shapes. So to create a map, what we need to create a map, I told you already what we need. We just have to select any data type which is geographical. So I just clicked here, automatically my map has been highlighted. Come here, what I'll do is, yeah, let's wait, it is getting loaded. See, might be in your previous in our previous classes, if you observe, you while you are practicing, you might got this kind of graph only. Don't get worried. In that case, what you have to do is get the state, because what I took is country, right? In the country, what are present, if you wanted to give an idea, then you have to get into the details, right? Or else get them into the color, so that each and every state add all members. Okay, so this way we can create. So what I do now, so look at here, what I have done, what I have done here. So instead of, so instead of